Hey Dan, it's Neal Willen here in Chicago, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to review the Menemsha sessions that we took here in Chicago and the impact that was caused because of them, and say thank you, first of all. Secondly, I just took a few notes here as far as some of the sessions that I feel had the most impact on the team and things that we've implemented here in Chicago because of your training. I think we really enjoyed it. I think it was great, first of all, that the training was obviously focused in our industry. You didn't have to try to think about products versus services. All of the sessions were well done. They were in short, bite-sized pieces, which I thought was awesome. The review sessions were great and reinforced, I thought, well. The timing was good as far as the cadence of the review sessions. There were 5 in particular modules that I really felt were applicable here in Chicago, and where we're going to continue to hone the skills and continue to use on a weekly basis for sure. Number 1 was sales activity, goal planning, and the buyer's journey and stages. I thought that was wonderful. Second, in my mind, was really the creating a call plan. Third was initial face-to-face sales meetings with the worksheets. And fourth was the qualifying and taking a client job order. And finally, objection handling and the rebuttal worksheets. I felt all these were really well put together and thought out. And because of where we are here in Chicago with recreating an office, and the majority of our time we're spent right now is running after brand new, net new accounts, I feel like those were really the basics of what we got out of your sessions and our focus points. I would say even the buyer persona, although a lot of us we've been around a while, we know these things inherently, but it was great to really go through those with the younger salespeople and describe different contacts that we've got out in the field that really made us stop and think about our current contacts, and as we meet new people, bucketing them into these certain personas. So even that was helpful. I wouldn't change any of the modules. I think they're all meaningful in their own way. Offices are varied in where they're at, whether it's a Grand Rapids and you're growing a lot of existing, or whether you're here in Chicago or Columbus and really taking your branch through growth of brand new prospects and really out there trying to dig and find new opportunities. The real changes that I've seen since the training within the team here, I've said that I would say that there's a lot more prospecting, and with the realization that we need an enormous amount of leads in our pipeline. I think going through some of your worksheets really helped us to understand that we didn't have anywhere near enough prospects in our pipeline. More pre-calling planning was also something that I think has happened since we took the classes, and that's brought a lot more confidence, and we've been a lot more organized when we do go into our first-time calls and follow-up calls as well. Also, more to-dos coming out of the meetings from our perspective, so I think that's really been helpful. And again, all of this builds confidence in our sales folks and gives us action items and things to follow up on. Style changes, I would say we're more aggressive because of your training. We're more organized and, as I said, more confident, because we really feel like there's a plan in place that we're following, a methodology, and we're all speaking the same language. So love the handouts. We're going to keep using them. We've made a lot of copies and put them in baskets out in the pit. So we continue to use those on an ongoing basis. And we're going to keep honing our skills and learning through repetition. So thanks again from Chicago. Really appreciate it. Great training. And I'm going to be recommending this to some other individuals that I